Yo, what's up, guys? It's your man, Kel Breezy. Once again, we are in Kel's world, and this time I got special guests to help me out talk about a very important, kind of controversial at times conversation. Talking about wrestling factions. I got my boy Prince Adonis. I got my boy J Rod with me, and I know it's gonna probably be some controversial comments made, mostly from me because I feel a certain way about some factions that some people may not agree with me on. But hey, it is what it is. It's the name of the game. But I like to give my guests a chance, to shout out things they got going on. So J Rod, man, what you got going on, man? I know you got a lot going on.
Hey man, it's your boy Jarrod, man. Conversations at the Shop host, man. Podcast. Catch me on Facebook and on YouTube. Divorce besties. Me and my co-host, my ex-wife. We got fight night combos at the Shop. Fight night where we talk UFC. Uh, and my own business, 901 Daiquiris. Hit me up. I make one of the best drinks in town, man. There you go.
Yes, what's up? What's up, Prince, man? You got your guys on. What's going on? There he is. Prince, what's up, man? What you
Nah,
got going, man?
man, nothing much. Just wrestling from here and there, wrestling in different places. We're up until 901 opens back up. Don't quote me on this. It's supposed to up back up in April. But tomorrow night I'm wrestling down to Redeem Wrestling. We're defending our tag team championships. Me and Night Train.
Okay,
Against some guys I don't know who they are, but yeah, man.
don't matter.
Yeah, they gonna lose. They're not winning, so I'm not worried about it.
That's what's up, man. More power to you guys. I pray nothing but more success to you guys and everything you guys got going on, man. So that's pretty dope. Man, I'm inspired by the movements you guys making with your wrestling and your podcast and your own business. More black owned and more black success, black excellence.
Right,
So,
Facts.
right, 100.
so today we're going to talk about wrestling factions, and with the Dunners, you being the leader of the Storm, and Jay, man, I know you're a huge wrestling fan because I know you have your time on the clubhouse, you have your groups on there and different things, and we go back and forth about wrestling things, and we was talking earlier about legendary factions that got split up with WWE and AEW. And so, guys, I just want your guys' opinion. What makes a faction like great? What makes them to that level to say, "Oh, that's a great faction. That was a great faction," or they're legendary? What, in your opinion, makes a faction like great or legendary? Whoever want to go first, it
I,
don't matter.
I'm a state the fact that a faction that makes them legendary is if you can see them as a heel faction, and then you can also see them as their babyface run.
Mm.
Now, if you just a heel faction only, and it's like to the extent of the NWO, then
Mm.
you know the 3-man NWO, not the 40-man NWO. Just 96 to about 90 mid 97 NWO.
Yeah,
That NWO. That NWO where it was just straight heel, no baby face. They never got a chance to do a baby face run. None of that. But it was just so great that they didn't have to.
yeah,
Mhm.
But
Yep.
when it comes to legendary status, no matter how long they've been together, like a faction could be together for 3 years, but you got three single stars in there, aka the Shield,
Mhm. Yep.
and you saw them as a baby face, and you saw them as a heel, and you saw them like all of them had their moments where it was like you don't know who the leader of the Shield was. Like you just
Yeah,
was,
yeah,
that's true.
you really was just like this group is dominant, and they take on all comers, and when they backs against the wall, you see them conquer still, no matter what. I think that's what makes them a legendary faction. Like that what makes a legendary faction.
yeah. So, Adonis, what do you think, Adonis? What's your opinion, man?
I second that, man. I second that. I kind of feel like there's some good factions out here. Like some pretty good factions. I don't know if we would count New Day as one, but I don't know what they got going on right now. But I think it's pretty cool that what they're doing. Like they kind of split up, and like one of them's winning championship by itself. I mean, even though they gave Kofi the WWE championship, and Big E still repping New Day over there on SmackDown with and he's the Intercontinental champ. So I feel like uh if they can split up and they still they didn't split the whole group up. I think that's pretty cool. I was like, okay, well, they didn't split the whole group, but they still together pretty much. They still match gear and stuff, and then like the pay-per-views, they occasionally come out together. So I think that's pretty cool too. But if you're going back, like I really liked Nation of Domination. The only thing I hated about Nation of Domination, they didn't do more with Farouk, because I remember when The Rock put him out, or whatever they call themselves, putting him out, they could have done way more with him. Like, I don't know what they had going on. They could have done way more with Farouk, and they could have made that faction. Because I don't know, D'Lo's. I mean, everybody in the group was like amazing anyway. Like it was D'Lo, D'Lo. He was winning European and Intercontinental belts at the same time. Yeah. You had Mark Henry was just dominant regardless. You had The Rock winning the Intercontinental and WWE Championship. So I feel like Nation was really good. They should have did more with Farouk in the beginning or after it was over with. That's how I feel about specific factions. Yeah, so
I mean, yeah, I agree with both. I look at a faction like how successful they are as a faction, and how many. And I kind of want to throw in the kind of title reigns they win when they be in a faction, because if you don't win in many titles in the faction, it's kind of like
not just hanging out.
Man. Yeah,
right.
Not just hanging out, not just friends. That's all that is. Like I take like, so with the Nation of Domination thing, like I think they dropped the ball with the Nation.
Yeah.
I don't think they really gave them where they had all the titles at once. Where we had like a Farouk with a world title, and then a Rock with Intercontinental title, and Mark Henry and D'Lo with tag titles, or Mark Henry and the Godfather. Yeah, I forgot what his name was in the Nation, but had them.
Was it Kama?
It was Kama.
Yeah, Kama. Yeah, so had them as tag team titles, and have D'Lo with the European title. Like they never gave them like a run like this. So like you always had, with the Hart Foundation, you had Brett, so always the main event star. The British Bulldog and not Jim Neidhart tag team titles, and you had Owen winning the title. So like you never just had that they never had that dominant run in WWE. Like
they did.
I think they should have. They should have. They should have had a bigger run than what they did.
Right.
I agree, man. I feel like the Nation, I feel like they dropped the ball. I feel like they kind of, after they kicked Farouk, I feel like they was trying to focus too much on The Rock by himself in the faction. I feel like they had so much talent they could have focused on. Like, you had the talent, and they should have won a championship, especially like, man, when, the Hart Foundation pretty much, when Brett left, and with Davey Boy, MIA, and Neidhart, and it was just Owen, like, the Nation's, this is your top heel faction right now, rivaling DX. Why aren't we pushing them? Why we not just, like I said, putting the straps on them? I feel like they was a very powerful faction, and even like I watched Table for Three. They did with Farouk, Mark Henry, and Godfather, and they was talking about how the Islam and the Muslim groups would be coming to them like, hey, man, we see you guys doing on TV, man. You think you come speak at our conference? And, so they were having a huge impact in the real world too. So I feel like, man, they really dropped the ball with the Nation. That's one fact I agree they did drop the ball. And they was a pretty great faction. It's like, as a kid, had me like throwing my fist up, like, I don't know why, but these guys look like me, so I'm gonna throw my fist up too.
That little white boy in the crowd. Remember that little white boy in the crowd did it too.
Yeah, he was, man. He was with
it. but when it comes to WWE dropping the ball with factions like that, I think one problem that they had with why they dropped the ball with them and why they feel like they couldn't do nothing else with them, it's because The Rock blew up so fast. Like when he became the leader of the Nation, you gotta think how fast, and like that was like a 4 month run where he just like went from here to like there, like super quick, like he kind of straight superstar right after that. So like, I kind of think that was like, he got what he need. Like, we can just let him go and not worry about nothing. I think that's what one of the reasons why they dropped the ball.
Because like
The Rock took off too fast. Like he took off so fast, like after having a slow
he
start.
did, man. Because he was nation and like that. He was the corporate champ.
Yeah.
Because like SummerSlam, he's fighting in the Continental title match with Triple H. And then Survivor Series, he's champion. It's like, well, and there it is. Sorry, nation.
They didn't waste any time.
No time at all. Like he just took it like that. But you got to remember, even in that time during the Attitude Era, when we was getting toward the peak of the Attitude Era, it was heating up. Everybody in WWE was really taking off at that time, where you had Triple H starting to take off, and then you had Shawn Michaels was gone, but then you had Stone Cold taking off, and you had Mick Foley taking off, and you had the Undertaker getting burned, and Kane is here now, and like you just getting all this heat coming up. Vince McMahon is taking, like, all of this is going all at the same time. So like I can understand it. I just hate it had to be them. I hate it had to be them.
Man. And you mentioned another great. You mentioned Triple H, another great faction. Like the Shun went down, it's like DX went to another level because X-Pac came in, and then they recruited New Age Outlaw, which China was already with them, so it went to another level. And I don't.
Yeah,
it was like
Shawn,
okay.
Yeah, when Shawn took that year and a half, 2 years off, however long it was, and Triple H took with it, like took it to another level. Like it was. I think that's when you started respecting DX a little bit more than just the antics that they had with just the 3-man crew.
I got in trouble a few times doing cross chops and
stayed in trouble. What are you talking about?
Teacher, stop sucking.
Hey man, we used to get in trouble because when they had basketball games or whatever, me and my friend stand on top, and they played the national anthem, and we would cross chop into the national anthem in school. Man, we got in trouble for that shit so many times. We would cross chop into the national anthem. Yeah,
you can do that, or you can kneel. Either one of them is fine with me. Either one of them is fine with me. Especially when you find out what the national anthem is really about. So like,
hey, do both. Just do both. I don't care.
Either one.
But they took off like that. Took off like I'm telling you, like the Attitude Era, just in general, when all of that, the Monday Night Wars, all that good stuff. When you had, we talk about the WWE factions, but when you go to the WCW side, you got the Horsemen, and then you got the NWO, and then you got, who else you got?
The Ravens flock.
Yeah, the flock.
Ravens flock. It was so many. What was it? It was Rey Mysterio was in a little group. It was
I was just talking about this the other day. They was the
Filthy Animals.
Yeah, the Filthy Animals. Yeah.
Oh, it was him, Conan. Yeah, y'all, man, it was a lot of
Juventud.
Conan, Juventud. They all took their mask off and shit. Like, whoa, hey, put your mask back on.
LWO, Eddie Guerrero, LWO.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
It was so freaking much. Question, guys. Since we brought up WCW factions, Eric Bischoff has said, if there was no NWO, there would be no DX. Do you guys feel? And if it wasn't NWO, there'd be no DX. Do you guys agree to that or disagree?
I don't know. Here's the thing with that. They were so different. I didn't compare them because I feel like they were doing different stuff, man. Like they weren't.
Yeah.
Mainly because it was only 4 or 5 members of DX. It was like so many NWO people. They were just letting anybody join at one point, man. Because I remember like Great Buddha was in the NWO. And they had an NWO Japan. They had Great Moon and some other Japanese guy. It was just so many. NWO. It was like different. It was like, I feel like NWO was like a takeover type thing. Because you remember at the pay-per-views they started doing NWO, WCW in the pay-per-view. They intertwined together. It was like one thing. It was like WCW NWO pay-per-view sold out or something like that. Yeah. It was like they started having NWO. Okay, see, I was going to say NWO had their own pay-per-view, so I feel like they were on a different level. I don't know.
Yeah.
They lost. How you have no automatic deal? You lose every match. They lost every match. They got their own referees. They lost every match.
Yep. So
that is horrible. This is your pay-per-view. Your referees, and y'all doing commentary, and you still lose. Why are we having this pay-per-view?
They should have won every one of those matches in book. As far as booking terms, they shouldn't have lost any one of those matches. Like
no, it's called NWO Sold Out.
They should have won every match. Yep.
And you book them to make them look strong. You make them look strong without the rest of the NWO.
Right.
Like you actually let them get out there and wrestle instead of coming out and talking to folks.
Right.
It would have been perfect. It would have been perfect. But what you saying with the NWO, like the question, back to your question, I don't think you can compare them to.
Yeah.
Simply because when the NWO was going, their 3-man, they was wrecking shit. Like Hogan, Hall, and Nash was really coming to WCW. Middle of the ring, ripping stuff apart. DX, on the other hand, the original 3, Chyna, Triple H, and Shawn, was really like the playful side. Like it was a lot of messing with Sergeant Slaughter. You know, the whole windshield wiper things on the face mask. It was a lot of jokes and a lot of playful manners, like pushing the boundaries of what you can say on TV type deal. Like I don't think you really could compare them. Like I mean,
no,
NWO was formed first, but I don't think you can say that. You can't say that. And then not to mention that the clique really was it's really them over there. That's just them over there.
Yeah,
you got Nash and Hall over there, Triple H and Shawn over here. So it's like, I mean, they hung out together. I'm quite sure they had these ideas, and finally got to do them.
Yeah, and right. And I feel like the NWO, they was a game mentality. Like I said, they wanted to take over. So that's why they had like 100 people in the group. It was like, we're gonna have 100 people. We're gonna take over. And DX like, man, we don't want to take over. We just want to have fun and blow some steam off and get on everybody's nerves. And I never agree with Eric Bischoff when he says that. I'm like, dude, no,
not with that one. Not with
no.
That's one I can't though, because
I don't controversial.
Yeah, he just want to say something.
It's Eric Bischoff, so of course he's gonna be controversial.
All right.
To get us talking about this right here.
Exactly. Right.
That's all they do. So my favorite faction of all time is probably the NWO. Like when the NWO had about like 5-6 members, I was cool.
Yeah.
You know, they had the Giant, you had Kevin Nash, you had Hall, Macho Man. When it was like that, I'm like, all right, you got Ted DiBiase as the manager, and we good. Like everything's straight. Nice little core. But they had to take it to another level because watching the Monday Night Wars or the rise and fall of the NWO, like watching it and hearing all the wrestlers talking about how, hey, if you wasn't in the NWO, you really wasn't getting on TV, you wasn't getting no matches and stuff like that. So like everybody was just joining the NWO. They even broke up Harlem Heat to put Stevie Ray in the NWO. Like
I remember that. Yeah. Oh my God, I forgot about that, man.
People, and it got worse. Yeah.
And the Steiner Brothers. It turned on Rick.
My breaking point was when you had red and black is team A and black and white is team B. At that point, I'm like, I'm done. This is too much. This is going too much. What the hell?
Do y'all remember when they came back, when they got rid of them for a minute, then they kind of fizzled out? Then they came back with the silver and black. It was like Jeff Jarrett and I was like, come on, y'all. This is dead. Yes. Oh God.
Bret Hart.
Bret Hart.
Oh.
And Jeff, I was like, Jeff Jarrett, really?
Bret Hart, really?
It was horrible.
I know, right? Bret Hart. I forgot about Bret. Oh God. Man.
It was horrible.
They were just doing too much at that point.
Let
That
it
when
go.
WCW was on his last leg. They had to do something.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
And it didn't work. You're like, hell.
It's like
No.
when like they pushed the NWO story entirely too long.
Mhm.
Facts.
Because remember, like you said, when they had the NWO black and red, and they had the Wolf Pack, and then they had black and white, and they stretched them on out, and then they brought them back together with the finger poke of doom.
Mhm.
Like you stressed it, like the NWO was really running from 96 to 99.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
the story was entirely too long. Like
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
entirely too long.
And
Mhm.
and like in the NWO, like honestly, like what new stars was created out of the NWO? I mean, to be honest,
No,
what
no,
new
because they
stars?
had.
They dropped the ball. But
Yeah.
that was them just throwing them money. Like, hey, look, here, take this. Here, don't go, don't leave. Because if we really talking, like NWO was the hottest thing on TV for a year and a half, 2 years.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's
If
true.
it wasn't the NWO, it was Stone Cold. Like it was.
Yep, for
It
real.
was one of the others. So you
Yeah.
know,
But damn, like you got 100 members and you ain't creating not one new star.
Not one new star. They're too busy pushing themselves, man.
And they gave him too much creative control. It was too much creative control in the NWO. You giving these big guys all this money, too much creative control. Like, nah, I ain't losing to him. Nah.
Yep. They don't want to lose. They really don't want to lose to Goldberg, man.
Whatever you
That's what they
paying him,
play.
you gonna pay me.
Right.
I mean, yeah. So like the stars that NWO created were the people that weren't in the NWO. If we gonna say
Yeah.
that,
DDP.
like
DDP Goldberg.
Goldberg, and I mean Sting was already a star, so we're not gonna
Yeah.
put
Right,
Sting
right.
in that
Can't count
conversation.
thing. Yep.
Right.
So, yep.
But
Yep.
other than that, who really became a star? I mean, could you say the Giant?
He got
'Cause
popular. I give him that. He got popular. But I wasn't hard.
I mean, when he left, he became, Big Show when he came to Memphis. Well, y'all
Yeah.
Independence Valentine's Day Massacre when it happened?
I
No,
was
I was
there.
not
Yeah.
watching it. I was watching it.
I was there.
I was there for that.
Well, okay, since everybody was there except me, let's
I'm changing the subject.
yeah. So, next faction or something. Can we move on?
We got
hold on, y'all. I do have another fact. When Sting joined NWO in Memphis a week before he joined on TV. He joined in Memphis, like on a live show. He joined the NWO, like, and we was at the Coliseum, and he joined the NWO. I was like, whoa! He joined the Wolf Pack. Yeah, he joined the Wolf Pack before, and then a week later he joined on TV. I was like, yeah, we already saw that.
I hated that idea.
It must have been during the week.
It was
I
what?
hated that idea.
It must have been one of them shows during the week. Like one of the house shows.
Yeah, it was like a Tuesday night or something like that. Yep, it was a house show during the week.
I hated that. I hated Sting joining NWO. I hated that. I didn't like it.
I liked it for the simple fact that when they did join, when the Wolfpack was really going against the NWO when it first started, I was cool with it. It kind of was refreshing to see this NWO versus this NWO, and it was like, you got Conan, you got Lou.
You got to pick a side.
Yeah, you got to pick a side. And then you got Nash mad at Hall with Hall was going through his alcoholic shit.
I cried during that.
When he found him in the bar and beat him up.
I'm like, no, y'all best friends. I can't fight. Why? They hurt me.
It was just something different, and then just to see Sting with the crow paint, black and red, but acting like Sting in '94, like talking and screaming, like I'm
like
feeling
that.
it, but it got old quick.
Yep.
Like it got old quick because it's like, bro, I don't want to see y'all beat up the NWO all the time.
Right.
Like, go fight somebody else. Bro. Like, go
right.
do something.
Yeah. Stop
change
with
our
the same
name.
group of people.
Change his name.
Right.
You ain't gotta have the same logo. As I
Right.
said, I got that shirt.
It's with the shirt on. What understand? But man, as a fan, you have to have that shirt. That one or the black and white. You gotta have one of them or both. So
Mhm.
I told you
I
I'm
got
gonna
the
get the white one. I'm told you I'm
Mine.
gonna find the white. Somebody has to find the white one. I'm gonna
you
find
find
the
let me
white
know. I want one.
'cause I
I'm
think
surprised WWE doesn't sell them.
they might have them on there. I
Yeah,
ain't been on
WWE
the
should.
I
WWE
ain't
shop
been on
probably
the
still has them.
I ain't been on their website so long.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
I ain't
me
been in a minute. I think the last time I was on this site, I bought. What did I buy? I bought the NWO pack. The when they went into the Hall of Fame.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got that boxed up since moving and all that. But I got that. That's the last time I've been on this site.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I was gonna say I hadn't been on there in a long time either.
I keep saying I'm gonna buy me a title off of there one day. And
I keep saying the same thing.
I keep looking at I keep looking at the price, and when I had the money, I'd be like, you know what? I could spend this $300 on something else. The titles ain't going nowhere. I'll wait.
Yeah.
I'll
the same.
wait. I might end up buying me one of the days. I'm gonna be like, F it. I'm gonna catch that sale they do on the pay-per-view. 20%, 25% off the titles. Hey,
don't buy one.
Right.
Go on buy big gold so I can go.
Oh, okay. So it's big gold. Let's talk about one of the first factions that rival with the NWO, the Four Elfin Horsemen.
Mm-hmm.
I
Those
love
guys
the Four
were solid.
Horsemen.
They were solid.
Like what members though do you guys really remember?
Which Four Horsemen?
I was
Four
gonna
Horsemen
say
started 75 or some shit like that.
Right. Like which version of the Four Horsemen? God damn it!
Okay, I like the one Ric Flair, Chris Benoit, Dean Malenko, and oh Jesus, crap! There was so many of them.
Nick Michaels?
No, God! I'm thinking about Art Anderson. Maybe it was Art Anderson, Double A. Yeah,
it was probably Double A.
Mongo, this is cringeworthy. Oh, he's just horrible.
They put him in that group to get him over, and it didn't work at all.
He was a football player.
It made some good botch moments. That's about it.
Super Bowl champion of the Chicago Bears.
I was like, why did they put that man in a group?
Because all the sports fans that was crossing over to wrestling knew who he was, because he was part of that Bears team with William Perry and all them boys. So.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's a good money move and branching out to other sports, but as far as wrestling fan goes, epic fail.
No. Hey, do y'all remember the No Limit Soldiers?
All right, we're gonna end this podcast. We're gonna end it on that note. We're gonna
Master P really has done everything.
Everything.
The man was a wrestler. He played in the NBA. He rapped. He got his own.
Did movies.
He got movies. Yeah, he did everything.
That man has done everything.
Man.
I can't be mad.
I try to block that out. I'm not mad at Pete for being a citizen, but I try to block the fact that him and No Limit Soldiers on wrestling screaming out.
And that,
am I watching?
Oh Jesus! They rival with Kurt Hennig and those guys that were doing the country songs and stuff. I was like, oh my God.
Crap.
Why do I remember this?
Why do I remember the song? Rap is crap. Why do I remember the name of this song? Rap is crap.
I was like, who is writing this, man? It was just it was a money move. Right, I was gonna say it was a money move for WCW and No Limit. But it was like, oh, okay, because you remember Rey Mysterio had joined them. That's when he had the mask on. One of the times he was in the group with them.
Part of the fifth round.
Oh jeez.
That was a dark time in wrestling. That was a dark time in CW.
Try to forget that stuff.
Misfits in Action, MIA with Booger T and
Oh,
Lamperoon, Chavo Guerrero, Six in Action, MIA.
God. Oh my God, I forgot about that, man. I think I blocked that from my memory.
I definitely did.
I
I definitely,
it was
I
horrible.
can't. Yeah, that was just. Oh my gosh. We talk about factions, and we on WCW side. Some more lower tier factions that was on WWE side. You remember Rice the Censor?
Oh God.
You know what? What they say is becoming true nowadays. Everything's
Yep.
getting canceled. Everything is.
Yep. So right, the Simpsons on something 30 years ago.
Rice
Yep,
the
they are.
Censor. We had the. Do we count the Brood as a faction?
Yeah.
I would. We count the Shield and New Day. We count them. So I mean, I count
Yeah,
the Brood.
bro.
I do. I like the entrance. I love the
I
entrance.
love the entrance. I love their entrance, man. That
The
was a perfect
Ministry
man.
of Darkness.
I'm gonna say yeah because APA came out of it. Not Minion didn't do anything, but
None of them
Jesus,
really
man,
did.
it was
I
terrible.
mean,
Nobody but APA and Undertaker.
they didn't. Again, it
Edge
was
and
like
Christian,
guys hanging together, just a bunch of guys hanging
Edge
together.
and
Like,
Christian came out of. Remember, Edge and Christian came out of
yeah,
this.
they joined the Brood and they joined the Ministry and got kicked out. And
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Okay. Yeah, that was making new stars.
Yeah.
but
Then you had the
for the most
corporate. Then
part,
you had the corporate ministry. Like I'm like,
yeah,
all right,
Oh, it was just too much, man.
all
this
right, bro.
is too much.
You can't
We
put
talk
everybody on the team
in the group,
to
right?
fight Stone Cold. Okay, stop.
Okay. Question: do you guys remember the faction, the Union, with Mankind, Ken Shamrock, Test, and Big Show when they was carrying 2x4s? This is a
No, I
real.
don't.
No,
I don't remember that.
I will not look it up to find out if you're telling me simply for the fact that them four don't belong together at all.
Oh, jeez, the Union low. Oh no.
I'm dead serious. This was a faction. Whenever, I'm not lying, guys. They didn't last long, apparently, but they would come out carrying 2x4s and like beat on the corporation.
Wow.
Maybe they was just fighting the corporation. Let's just leave it. We're just gonna say
Oh, jeez. 2x4.
they didn't like the corporation.
They didn't wrestle. They just take the
Yeah, they
corporation.
hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Oh man.
Oh, they're jumping on.
But yeah, so
I just pulled it up. I just found
Oh,
it.
so I knew you were gonna go find it. Like,
oh my gosh.
that's a real thing. Wow.
And I remember that picture. That's the crazy part.
This the kicker. This is how long they last. From May 3rd, 1989 to June 7th, 1989.
1 month. All right.
Yeah, that is pitiful. That is horrible. But factions. We talk about do we count the women's factions in this? That started in 2016 when Sasha and them came up.
Oh yeah, I remember those. Yeah, why the hell not?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Paige's faction, which was
Mm-hmm.
They had changed their name to their faction, by the way.
What was it at first?
Was it Team Tap Out or something like that? It was something
Yeah.
where they're like, that ties into porn. That sounds kind of pornish. We got to change this.
They had to because what happened with Paige.
Right, they had to
That shit
change
happened with
that.
Paige came right after when they was all together.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Why am I still looking at this union crap? Let me take this union stuff off my phone.
Oh jeez.
But yeah, when it comes down to just like pure of your top factions, we're gonna go NWO,
Yeah,
DX,
Okay.
I
Mhm.
agree.
the Horsemen,
Definitely.
Okay.
and if you want the fourth faction, if we doing like a Mount Rushmore type deal, I guess I will put the Shield up there just because of all three are stars.
Mm-hmm.
All three are Grand Slam champs.
Mm-hmm.
Like you really can't. Roman is having his heel run now, which is
Best
Finally.
run.
Finally.
Seth had his heel run.
Mm-hmm.
Dean had his, but I think Dean's was too late.
And they
Yeah.
dropped the ball with Dean. They dropped the ball with
Yep.
Dean his whole solo career. They dropped the ball.
I don't think Dean wanted to be there.
I think he
No,
was
he was ready
fed
to
up.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he was
was
done
fed
with it.
up.
He was done.
They
Yeah,
saw him out.
by the time he had his real heel run, one day I think they did on the wrong night. They don't do that the night
Yeah, that was bad
with
taste,
Roman,
man.
with Roman
Yeah,
leaving.
yeah.
And then you let
Like,
them win the tag titles too by this at the same night. Like,
No.
who writes this crap? What's the
Oh,
reason?
hey. So I wanted Dean started that whole mask stuff, man, like that. I was like, oh man, come on, the man did that stuff, then coronavirus happened. I was like, damn, this would have been perfect.
Oh
A few months,
yeah,
like, oh, it would have been perfect.
and then
Oh man, it would have been.
he got a vaccine shot and everything on TV.
Yeah, and he had this mask on, and yeah, and I was like, man, it would have been perfect. About a year later, it was like a year too late. Did he have those guys come out there with him? Oh man, that was good
Yeah,
stuff, man. I like that thing. That's how he gained that weight too. Did he was like bigger?
he had got all both. He was cutting that
Yeah.
man back from
Oh
injury, man.
no,
man,
that's
I
because
love.
he got hurt though. You remember he was
Oh
out
yeah,
for
that's right. That's right.
I
Yeah, he got hurt.
He had to
He
build
said
like
he had
his
a
whole arm back up because
Uh-huh.
yeah, because he had I think he said he got a staph infection after the injury, and he had pushed out a little longer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they had staph infection in his elbow, so like his
Yeah,
injury took longer for him to come back because they had to, because his arm, like they was like talking about amputating his arm, like it was crazy.
Wow, that was bad.
yeah.
Yeah, it got bad. That's why when he came back, he was all super
Swole.
Dean and everything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like they ain't cut. He had cut his hair, and this boy got super cut.
We talking
Uh-huh.
about my the problem I had with WWE when they did the way they did Dean was they portrayed him as a crazy guy,
Yeah,
Mhm.
like no matter what. And I don't think they should have did it. Like you remember when he first came in this shit, he was like real militant. He wasn't crazy. Like he wasn't a psycho, and he was the best wrestler out the three.
Yep.
and at that time, I thought he was the leader at the time. I thought Dean was
Yeah.
the leader.
Yeah, because he was doing most of the talking, like he really was, and he had the
US
singles
title.
belt. Yep, and they had the tag belt. So yeah, you thought Dean was the leader of the group, like seriously.
But then they really didn't push a leader. They was just 3
Mhm.
people in a
Yeah.
unit, which was cool. And I think
I thought that was
CM
cool.
Punk if CM Punk would have came out to been the leader, I would have been okay with that. But
Me too.
Yeah,
they didn't. They didn't.
Fine.
They didn't go
Yeah.
that route. They didn't go that route.
Yeah.
Well. CM Punk had a faction, Straight Edge Society.
Oh yeah, forget about that. Everybody cut their hair off.
Yeah,
A lot of CM Punk's factions when he was the leader, became the leader of the Nexus, they didn't really do anything with him. Like they didn't never give him a belt. When I was like, dude, why does he not have the world or heavyweight championship in any of these factions he had? Because you remember they had a
he had it
rival
with,
Rey Mysterio.
He had it with
What-
what's called when he had Straight Edge Society. He was a champion. He's a Straight Edge champ.
Okay.
Oh yeah, remember? I think he was rival with Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, man, you get it.
Yeah, because that's
Get
the
this
same
man
year
the
Jeff
belt.
Hardy left. And Jeff Hardy left that same year.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
he had it that year.
Why was he wearing that mask for whatever
He had his
reason?
head shaved.
One-
He had his head.
Oh.
He shaved his head.
Okay.
Lost the match, so he had the mask on, with, because he was bald. But
Okay.
Cool mask. I did like that mask. I'm not gonna lie. It was
Yeah,
pretty
me
cool
too.
mask.
I did. I like
yeah,
that mask.
the Straight Edge Society was a good one. I
Mhm.
think when the original Nexus, when they first came,
That was
Man, you talking about a fact? That was dope. They was dope.
yeah, because
They
they beat
debut
up.
was dope.
I think nobody cared. As long as they beat up John Cena, I think that was just gonna be.
And I think John Cena he did admit to not wanting to give Wade Barrett the championship. He was supposed to actually give it to Wade Barrett, but he didn't want to. So he did admit to say
SummerSlam.
that. Yeah, he did. He did say he didn't want to at that point. Like he was, I guess he's on a run. He didn't want to get nobody the belt. He didn't want to get nobody, put nobody
Because
over. But
at SummerSlam, the Knicks was supposed to beat Team WWE, but John Cena being John, like, no, they're not going over. I need to go over. I'm Super John. I'm Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
And then it was downhill.
Y'all, I hate defending John Cena in this. This wasn't John's call.
Okay,
this was
It's
Vince's
not.
call.
It is.
That was Vince's call. That was Vince's. The kids need to go home happy.
Oh, okay. Oh,
F them kids.
I am with you. I am us being as. Remember, we come up in an era where we thought wrestling was real, and the kids now. My sons do too. My youngest son, of course, he believes it's real. I haven't told him that it's fake. I want him to find out the same way I find out.
Yeah.
Find out this shit fake and it's gonna hurt your heart. Like you got to go through this hurt to know what it is to be a real wrestling fan.
Man,
right.
I tell you it's fake. I got to let you find out on your own. So you had that heartbreak. Like when I found out, I was like 14, and I found out, I was like, huh?
They don't hate each other for real? What is this?
All these folks is friends. But back to what I was saying. That was Vince's call with the whole, hey, the kids got happy. And I think that's what's wrong with wrestling now. It's the kids got to go home happy with
WrestleMania. To cry.
Hell yeah.
Something in the crowd.
That is what's needed. They got to learn how to get hurt.
Right. You don't think they cry?
Ain't no free trip to Hawaii.
I was gonna say, and you don't think they cry when Thanos snapped his fingers, all of them was dead, all of them Avengers got killed. They got to lose sometimes. Some grown folks cry. Some grown folks cry with that. I'm telling you.
I remember when he snapped. I was, ooh, Lord. I'm
gonna tell you something. I didn't get hurt until T'Challa started disappearing. I was like, no, y'all ain't. No, you didn't.
see, they lucky I read the comic books and I know they all coming back.
Exactly.
I didn't want to see it. That's the thing.
Right.
Like if it's a comic book, I can read it the next issue. I had to wait a whole year.
Right. You had to wait, man.
Like I said, get these kids. They gotta learn. They need to learn the pain we felt when we saw Stone Cold shake hands with Vince McMahon. They need to know what it's like for the real hurt and feel betrayal like we had to feel.
Right.
When Hogan joined the NWO, like that's real hurt. Like people were really upset about that. Like that was real. Like the people jumping in the ring and throwing trash in the ring at WWE.
They were mad.
That was real. Kids need to feel that because when I watched it, I was like, "Oh, here come Hogan, save the day."
No,
I was 8. I still remember the day. I was 8, sitting at my dad's friend's house, and we watching it. And you just see Hogan pop off the rope and then hit the leg drop. I was like,
the betrayal of it all.
What are you doing?
It's what are you doing? Like why?
Mm-hmm.
You just killed my child. You killed my childhood.
Like you got to have the moments like when it comes to wrestling. That's why I think they waited so long for Roman to switch to heel, just because they were building him up to be like Cena, and he does all the Make-the-Wish Foundation stuff. He does all the good stuff that hey, you ain't supposed to do all this. Well, now since COVID hit and you really can't do all that, hey, we're gonna do this.
Right.
And Roman also said he wasn't coming back unless he was healed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good. I'm sorry, man. It felt like character development for him, man. Like, and it is.
It's great. I'm enjoying Roman. And you know what? I feel like I guess he was kind of speaking truth when he told Drew McIntyre, "You do the stuff that I don't want to do." Who was in the Elimination Chamber defending their title? Who was it? You do the stuff I don't. I'm like, well, I guess it's kind of true, Drew.
He was about it last year at WrestleMania. They was finna have Roman versus Goldberg. Hey, bro,
Mm,
this ain't finna fly.
nah.
I ain't
Right.
No
finna-
thanks.
Hey, it's COVID. I ain't coming, bro.
I'm straight on that.
Okay, okay, Roman. We'll find somebody else, and when you come back, we'll put you back where you were in the title picture.
And they did like immediately. So it's just soon as he came back.
Talk about know your worth.
Right, I know, right? Yeah.
But so we talking about that. Like I feel so I didn't have a problem with Roman's face run. I was cool with it. And then like before he left, they was keeping him away from the main title. Like he was just having
Mm-hmm.
fact stuff on the side. Like he kept him away, which I was cool with. But the thing was with him being just the face, like the kids love that man. Like you can't change him in front of them. You gonna lose. You gonna get that Hogan effect that they got when
Motherfuckers needed it.
you gonna get that Hogan effect. And I don't think they wanted to do that like in front of
Make
the
them
kids.
stronger. Make these kids stronger.
With them having no fans in effect, I think that's really one of the biggest reasons why we got it.
Yeah.
Because then you gotta think about it. All the grown-ups that still watch wrestling and that want Roman to be healed, when he would have came out and been healed, he would have got cheered.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's true. Yep. You know how backwards wrestling fans are, man.
Man,
They would have cheered him.
I would have. I would still cheer him regardless, but he would get him more cheers.
They'd have cheered him. You're right.
They would have
You're right.
cheered him. And when it come to you being a wrestler, Prince, when it come to booking, this is a little, hey, you gotta go out there and make these niggas mad, bro. You can't go out there being nice to these folks. But the first time when Roman went, if that was in front of the crowd, oh, it would have went stupid in that place.
Because you saw how it got when he beat Undertaker's match. You saw how the next night went. He couldn't even speak the next night.
I thought he was gonna turn heel then.
Time to turn him.
I thought he would have went heel then.
That's what I was like. Okay, this it. Like Roman come out here and just say, "Hey, F y'all." He had to
go. It's my yard.
Right. Right. It would have worked.
I run this now. And I'd be like, I agree. I second that, Roman.
Right. I'm not gonna disagree with that.
He should have came out with you would have came out with a suit on, it really would have set the tone. Like when he was in NXT, when he had the suit and all the,
mm-hmm.
It would have set the tone. But I'm liking Roman's heel run now. Well, I know we're talking wrestling factions, but they're part of the Shield. So
but we have not mentioned Evolution.
Oh crap! Batista's one of my favorites all the time. Oh man.
Okay. I actually don't like Evolution.
Oh,
I kind of figured it when you didn't mention him.
Simply for the fact that they really were the golden shovel of the WWE for that time.
Oh, yeah, that's true, man. They were against everybody. Anybody that was going against them, man. Anybody else going against Evolution, man, you weren't winning. Like, you know.
Booker T got the worst. Booker T got the worst. I'm gonna say
the worst. I'm gonna tell you, maybe, man, because Triple H told him to get his bags and stuff. I was like, oh man, he got to beat him in WrestleMania. There's no way he can get away with saying that.
He thought people like you don't deserve to be world champion. Whoa.
You just get my bag, saying stuff like that. That was the biggest ball drop that they could have done in WWE ever for me, man. I was like, come on. This man saying all this crazy stuff to him and he still loses at WrestleMania? No.
If you go back and watch that match as a Triple H pedigree, but Booker T, like they just laid there for like a good 2, 3, 4 minutes before he covered Booker T, and still Booker T didn't kick out. Like the disrespect. Oh,
God.
The disrespect. You talking about a shovel? God dang, they were sledgehammers. These people, man.
I can't.
That's true, man.
We got stars out of that with Randy and Batista, but still, like, good gosh.
Yeah, man. You was going against Evolution. You weren't, dude. The Rock. Who was the Rock tagging with, and they couldn't beat Batista and somebody. It was The Rock. They was wrestling at
Rock and Sock Connection against Mick against Randy Orton, but Ric Flair.
And they lost. I'm like, wait, man, you had The Rock losing to these folks too? God.
Evolution. I respect the whole concept of them. You got the old head with Rick. You got the young, the big star in Triple H that's listening to Rick. Two young gunners, the big muscle. Randy, who is the third generation superstar, of course. So you know, we get it. Good gosh, I hate
it. You wasn't beating Evolution, man. I forgot about that.
You knew they was going. You knew everybody that group was going to be successful because they was protected.
Yep.
Everybody knew how much Randy Orton was. Randy was staying in trouble, but he never got fired.
Man, boo-booed in somebody's bag. How do you not get fired? The boo-booed in somebody's wrestling bag, like God.
Randy is still here. Just remember that Randy is still wrestling.
Still.
To this day.
You talking about protected though, dude?
Yeah, you're right. They were protected.
Very protected. Very protected.
Couldn't do nothing wrong.
I couldn't get down with them. That's why I didn't mention them.
Like I said, I like the concept and the thought, but when seriously, as a wrestling fan, you like, yeah, that was BS. How damn near everybody against that was going Goldberg, Scott Steiner, you name them. If you step up to Evolution, you're just going down. Booker T, Goldberg,
RVD, murdering everybody, man.
God deserves
Kane lost his mask. I'm okay with it, but did it have to happen against Evolution?
You're right, man. I didn't even think about that, man.
Scott Steiner deserved it. We're not doing it. He can't count.
I feel like Scott Steiner should be in that title picture there somewhere. I mean, he can come in, but why would we give him a title picture out the bat?
As soon as he come in.
Where were you when we needed you with the Alliance? Where were you when we needed you?
Right, because he should have been. That Alliance would have been crazy if he was in that group, man.
Fall to the back. Fade to black. Fade to black.
Alliance. What a horrible time in wrestling.
That too. They killed Buff Bagwell's career so quick, man. That man was on there one time, and that was it. You never saw him again.
You ain't seen him no more.
But they were saying he was a problem too. He would be late and was full of himself.
Oh,
thought he was on that level. Like, dude, this ain't WCW. Get shit together.
WCW dropped the ball with Buff Bagwell.
They did. I agree.
He could actually wrestle. He had some moves, but God,
had the character and everything.
Yeah. He had everything.
Man, you want to call myself buff? I'm like, man, I need to get in shape. The hats. This man was rocking a top hat. I don't know anybody else who could rock a top hat like that, man. But
that man, hey, look, I seen that man. I wrestle shows. That man, independent shows. He has that top hat in a case. He carries that top hat in a case. Like, dude, don't get messed up. I said, what is in that case? He's like, it's my hat. And I was like, what the? He keeps that top hat in the case so it doesn't get dented or anything happens to it.
Wait,
yes.
He was a gigolo.
Yeah, for a while.
Wow.
Yeah, but he came back to wrestling, man. Yeah, he still wrestles on the certain independent scenes. He don't really do nothing. He probably just punches and clotheslines, but he still wrestles.
Wow. But the Alliance, I was excited for the Alliance thing. Like, oh, WCW versus WWF dream matches, and we didn't get any of that. They forced Stone Cold to go over.
And they put Kurt Angle over there. I was like, come on, man, we want the WC. But I think that you remember that Ted Turner was paying some of those WCW wrestlers to sit at home. You remember that for like 2 years?
Oh, they create control. They like, I ain't got them in days. Say, I just stay home and get a paycheck.
Right.
So you think about it. So all the big stars that came that was supposed to come, like when he bought WCW, it was. You think you getting Sting? You think you getting Hogan back? You think you getting Hall and Nash back right off the bat?
None of them.
Goldberg right off the bat. Like you think you getting all this to be a part of the Alliance? But no, we get
See,
the WW, we get the the ECW stars that's in WWE already.
right. Oh,
And we getting, the lower tier niggas
mhm.
from WCW. Your Shane
They
Thorne, your
they
Mark
didn't do
Jindrak.
DDP. They didn't do DDP right either.
I don't
DDP didn't
know.
come with that initial group, did he?
He
yeah, he
was
He
like
came
he was
after that.
like Undertaker. He was Undertaker's wife stalker. He was stalking Undertaker's
I,
wife, and
but that
and
wasn't during. That was after that, wasn't it?
it was before
that
the
was
alliance even came.
Okay. I was gonna say because I
it
don't
was
remember him being.
it was at the
Oh,
end of the whole alliance thing.
it was
Oh, so
early.
Now
he
think
didn't come
about it.
in with everybody else.
The
It
biggest
was
star
early.
that came after Rip was Booker T.
Yep.
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 Booker T was like, "Fuck it, I'm gone. Let's rock."
I'm like, okay, I want to keep working.
Booker T said, "Man, I'm a grind. I'm gonna work my way back to the top once again."
He did. He did though. Yep.
King Booker.
King Booker. They had him tag with Gold Dust for a
Hey,
while. I was like, oh
that
man.
was the best thing on TV.
Man, that shit was
It was gold
hilarious.
though. It was gold. It was
It
gold.
was. It was.
On TV for a minute. But do when it comes to like the alliance with them folks, like, do you count them as a faction, or you just count them as just the WCW time? Is when
Yeah.
Shit. Oh
I
man.
just kind of that.
I,
I don't really care. I
I'm
don't
trying not
know.
to remember them, but I guess I would probably count them. I don't know. Do you want to count them like it's a
I mean,
promotion within a promotion? I don't know.
Yeah. Something like
yeah,
in a promotional.
that was trash. So it don't,
Huge letdown. Huge
Yeah.
letdown.
because they didn't get the stars that they thought they was gonna get. Like
Right.
we didn't get Sting. We got Sting as 55. Like we didn't get
Damn,
Sting.
and I hate that, man.
We didn't get
But you can see
35.
him AEW. You can see him AEW now.
Oh Jesus.
I
He
don't
wrestled
watch.
with this. He wrestled with that shirt on.
I
I,
have.
I I can't watch AEW simply for the fact that it gives me WCW vibes all over again.
I can't.
I call it
I know.
WCW 2.0.
I'm following. AEW is losing my attention. Like
Yeah, so you see they finna put Christian for the title now. I was like, oh man, come on now.
it's
Y'all.
Christian Cage, sir. It's Christian
Oh
Cage
yeah.
again.
Yeah, it's gonna be WCW 2.0 most definitely now.
I'm not. I can't fool with. I'm losing interest in it. I have lost interest when I saw you bring Sting. You're bringing goddamn Big Show, Christian Cage.
Yep. It's just yeah.
Okay,
So
so
I don't like this.
yeah, with the whole AEW thing, like when it first came, I was like, if they just gonna do pay-per-views,
Yeah.
But do y'all remember TNA did that for a while? They only did pay-per-views. You remember when TNA first came? That's all they did was pay-per-views. Like for about a year before they got a TV show. All they did was pay-per-views. Yeah.
but even TNA's TV show was actually okay. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
They actually try to push stars, like, and they were trying to push young stars. I'm like, now we got
Styles.
AJ Styles, we got Samoa Joe out of this, we got Chris Daniel, we got so many people.
We did.
But now AEW, they focus on these old heads. I'm like, but what about your Kenny Omegas? What about your Sean Spears? What about your FTR? What about your and Rusev over there? I'm sorry, Miro. What the fuck cares now?
Same about Sean Spears too. He look like
Yeah.
but he been over in Canada because he live up in Canada. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, because when the pandemic was going on, he wasn't there. Right.
Yeah. Faction. Oh, Bullet Club. Any Bullet Club fans?
I was cool with the Bullet Club as long as they was in Japan.
Me too. That's the only time I fuck with the Bullet Club in Japan.
Yep.
I don't do this American watered down stuff.
I didn't like it when. Yeah, go ahead. I liked it when Finn Balor. I liked it, AJ, but I kind of liked it when Kenny. But when they started doing like that, when they kind of got into it with each other, like it was Tama Tonga and them against Kenny and them and all, and it was Young Bucks together, and they was all against. And then Cody and Kenny was getting into it. It kind of made me feel like NWO. I was like, nope. Nope, I'm straight.
Yeah, the elite,
Elite.
the elite.
Yep, I was straight on that. I was like, yeah, I'm straight. I don't want to see
That's when
it.
it fell off. That's when it fell off for me. I'm like, y'all supposed to be some heel cussing, kicking ass faction. Y'all just two t-shirt. Now y'all want to do is sell t-shirts and
Mm-hmm.
do super kicks and YouTube stars. Like, this is not what Bullet Club's supposed to be about.
Right.
So I'm glad
See,
they left.
the Bullet. My whole thing with the Bullet Club, it's when they started getting the popularity with Kenny and the Young Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Like they got, you got to remember, they became superstars. Like outside of wrestling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Kenny with gaming, and then the Young Bucks with all the clothes, and then they all got pops, and like they got their own Funko deal without a company pushing them. Like,
Right. Mm-hmm.
it's all off them and all off their popularity. So with all that, I was like, yo, nah, this.
I'm straight. I'm straight on that.
As we talk about all that, but like the Bullet Club actually has been one of the good factions, I can say, before all of that, because we had the Finn Balor run when it was just infancy, and then you had the AJ run where it was like, oh yeah, this is it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
exactly.
The Kenny run where he was the leader, and then we had what I thought was going to be Adam's run.
Right. I remember that.
Man, he left.
I
Man. He
thought
went right to WWE, man.
Adam was a big superstar, bro. Adam is one of those. Hey, he a star in the making. Like,
Yep.
and when he joined, like, and then the thing I liked about the Bullet Club faction was like, all right, hey, you finna go? Oh, we finna beat you.
Yep, they did.
Yep.
Everybody.
Everybody got jumped out the club. Like, you got jumped. Like, it's over with. Like, and it was just always like the bit. Like, you never saw it coming.
Right.
Like, even though
peaceful hug stuff.
Yeah,
not in my house. No suck.
Like when Adam when they kicked Adam Cole out the Bullet Club, bro, and Kenny came up on the screen and was talking to him, and then the Bucks super kicked the heck out that man, and then you got what's the name? The villain, what's his name?
Marty Scurll.
Bro, that was the dopest thing in the world. Like, you just seeing
umbrella.
how they operate was like, all right, cool. Marty, hey Marty, if you listen, go to NXT, bring your career back. We need you over there.
True. I agree.
But like the whole of them kicking people out the group when they get ready to leave to go to another promotion is dope to me.
Yeah, they did the Finn, they did the AJ, they did it to Adam. Hey, I had no problem with it. They said what?
Now they need to kick Kenny out.
Yep, he need to go. I'm sorry. What are you doing to AEW? I don't care. Like, he need to, like, now they're trying to act like they bring a Bullet Club to Impact and AEW. It's just stupid, man.
I hate it. I like, no, Bullet Club is New Japan. All this TNA and AEW, that's not Bullet Club.
Leave it where it's set. Leave it where it's set, man.
That's disrespectful.
But they all working together now, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. That's right. What's it called is working with New Japan. Mm-hmm. I forget.
That's because they trying to get that title off of John Moxley. Because John Moxley holding their championship, their U.S. championship. I'm like, damn, we gotta get that title somehow.
Did you see they had Kendall's in Bullet Club now, and they had him over him and Kenny, and Kenny was trying to act like he's his friend. He was like, "Get out of my face! I'm not your friend."
Yeah,
I was like, "What are y'all doing? He's not your friend." Oh,
but it's one faction I just have to talk about, and since we brought up Adam Cole, baby, I gotta talk about the Undisputed Era.
It's too soon, Gail. It's too soon.
I like the Undisputed Era. Leave me alone. I'm not saying they're great. I'm not saying
no.
I
like it too.
Yeah,
I like it too. But
I hate they didn't make it to the main roster together, man. Golly.
They wanted to stay in NXT. They wanted to stay in NXT, which I'm fine with.
Okay.
You know what? when I watched it Wednesday, in the back of my mind, I was praying like, please let it be a swerve. Like let them come out and help Adam win the title, please. No, the child of me died again. I'm like,
Hey,
They were
so
so good
I,
for so long.
I helped one of my friends do a wrestling podcast where we book our own wrestling events, and
Mhm.
I booked how Finn loses his title.
Mm.
I was almost right when what you call showed up. Kyle shows up.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
I said that Kyle shows up and helps Adam win the title, but super
Mm.
kicks him afterwards
Mm. That'd have been
to set
nice.
up that match at WrestleMania or set up that match at the takeover for WrestleMania,
yeah.
where,
Hmm.
where Kyle gets his run as NXT champion.
That's what I want. I'm so ready for that.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it, but I don't think we're
Look,
getting it right now.
look like they're trying to give it back to Karrion Cross, man. And I don't know whatever.
I don't know how I feel about Kerry being champ so soon, but
He was
Right.
already
'Cause
champion.
that's what I'm
right.
saying. When he beat Keith Lee, I wasn't sure how I felt about it. I'm like, damn,
Man.
I don't know. I ain't a big fan of Carrion, so I'm not gonna lie. But
No,
He's basic.
his match with Escobar was fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was a
that
good
was a
match.
good match. I admit that
That
was a
was a
good
good
match.
match.
His match-
I ain't a fan of dude, but that was a good match. I'm like,
you know
ooh,
what? I was a little upset that Takeover was going to be 2 days, and then I watched the NXT Wednesday, and I was like, you know what? It might be all right if it's 2 days
Mhm.
yeah,
because you got all the matches they got. So you got somebody got to take them. You got to have the North American title. We
Mhm.
got to have the NXT title. We
yeah,
got to have the tag titles. We
Yeah,
got to have
women's tag titles.
the women's tag titles. The women's
Mhm.
title.
Uh-huh.
Adam Cole, and Kyle.
Kyle.
All of this, and then now we
Oh,
bring in Jordan Devlin and Escobar. They're gonna have to fight
uh-huh.
yep,
the cruiserweight title, and then
Okay.
Big Boy out in Imperium. Walter coming
yeah,
over soon.
Nice. Nice.
So
Okay.
Walter is probably going to defend his title against
Mhm.
Tommaso Ciampa, which I pray that we get that match. Walter Tommaso Ciampa. And
That'd
then
be good.
Imperium is over here now too. So like,
yep.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Then who NXT UK?
it's for WrestleMania. Well, it's it's the takeover. It's the UK
Yeah,
takeover. So they gotta bring their stars over here. I mean, Walter been
They're gonna put all of them.
there 2 years.
Shit,
damn,
yeah.
yeah, I know. He needs some real challengers.
But
Give him somebody to face, man.
if you've watched any of Walter's title matches in the last few months, they've been barn burners, bro. Like the match he had with the little redhead boy.
Yeah, yeah.
God, no, they tried to kill each other.
What's the Russian dude with the red eyes? Oh man,
That's what I'm talking
Dragunov.
about.
Dragunov.
Yeah, dragging off.
They tried to kill each other.
I'm like, man, does this match ever gonna end? Like somebody gonna die.
Somebody gonna die.
It's a death match.
Damn, they was slapping each other. Them niggas was red and bleeding. I'm like, how are you slapping him, man? And he bleeding.
Right. You know how many chops you had to take to start to actually cut your chest. You had to take at least 15 to cut your chest open.
Oh well, they chopped each other about 40. So
Oh, okay.
Adonis, you gotta go watch it, man. That's good.
That was
God.
great. It was a good match, man. That jump was crazy. Oh, you can't forget about Pete Dunne gonna be doing something too.
Oh yeah, you gotta be doing something.
I forgot about Pete. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting 2 days for NXT.
Bro, it's gonna be interesting in a week from Monday Night Raw all the way to the weekend.
It's gonna be a long week.
Yeah, I said that. I posted that on my
agree with
Facebook page.
I agree with you. I'm like, I'm feeling the same. Don't bother me.
You can call me on Monday Night Raw. I ain't really be paying attention.
Yeah, 3 hours, for a long 3 hours.
Only thing I care about Monday Night Raw is the Hurt Business. This other than that, it's nothing else.
Me too.
It's nothing I really care about on Raw.
No,
I turned it on. I turned it off.
We're not gonna disrespect the Fiend and Alexa Bliss in the ring.
That's a good story.
It's up and down. It's up and down with
Weak.
it. I can watch it on YouTube. You know,
I really
I mean,
think
that's the
they're
only time I
holding-
watch Raw anyway. I watch it on
That-
YouTube.
I really think they're holding off. They're holding off Fiend all the way to WrestleMania. He not gonna come to the week before, that week of probably that Monday.
He'll
I'm
be-
thinking.
He'll be at
Mm.
Fastlane.
Okay.
You gotta think
You
about it.
don't feel
Fastlane is the first pay-per-view on Peacock.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so
I'm glad somebody posted in that group, man, because I was like, man, I can't watch it on WWE Network. No, you can't watch WrestleMania on WWE Network. What the?
it's over on the 4th. They shut the network down on the 4th.
Yeah, I saw that. And I was like,
But you notice they wait till after you get that. They get their March payment first. We're gonna get this last March payment.
I ain't paid mine. I ain't paid my March payment.
I canceled mine. Yep, me too.
Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna cancel this thing. Like, let me cancel it because y'all ain't forget $10 of me.
They canceled mine, but it's gonna run till March the 30th. But I canceled mine last week, so they're not getting the March payment to me.
I'm doing that right now, as a matter of fact.
Officer, go ahead and cancel.
I think it's a link where you can switch your stuff over to the Peacock joint.
Yeah, for like $2.99.
I did that already.
It's $2.99 for like $2.99 for. Oh, you did it already? Yes, it's like $2.99 for a couple of months.
Yeah.
$2.99 for until August. I'm sorry, I don't want to pay $2.99 for the whole network if I can't get the entire network.
Right, that's the problem.
That's so disrespectful. So disrespectful.
I hate the fact because I'm a big wrestling fan. Kale can tell you that, and I really watch wrestling all the time. Like during my spare, like my free time. Like now, this past week and a half, I ain't had nothing to do, so I've been really just watching wrestling. Like if I ain't watching anything dealing with sports, like with basketball, anything like that, it's really I got wrestling. I got the network on in the background, watching an old Raw or watching an old pay-per-view. Like just you know, I go find a match that I'll be like, I remember this good tag team match. I'm gonna go watch it. Like I'll go watch the New Day versus the Usos in the Hell in the Cell match or something like that.
I watched that so many times. Man, I watched that so many times.
Well, you know what? I always watch a takeover. Like you can never go wrong when you watch any takeover. Like you just
any one of them.
I like the Cruiserweight Classic. I go back and watch that because they had some great matches in that tournament. Because they even had Kota Ibushi in it. They had Zack Sabre Jr., Cedric Alexander's in it. So many different cruiserweight. Like I watched that, or I go back on old WCW, watch some of their cruiserweight matches that people just looked over. I'm like, do you have Juventud Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, Psychosis? Come on, guys, kid me.
All good.
I go back like I said, if I can't get the full network, bro.
Yeah, I go back and watch Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio Halloween Havoc.
Classic match, man.
Oh man, everybody just like I don't like the idea that they're not getting it the whole network because I'm like, first of all, you already got the network over there. Like the network is over there. Everything is on Peacock already. It's been on Peacock like for the longest.
Yeah.
Hey man, give them folks the RSS feed and let's go.
Give me what I've been paying. Give me everything.
Right. You're gonna make me pay $2.99 for all the WrestleManias. I don't want to go back and watch every WrestleMania all over again.
I don't even watch all the WrestleManias. I should watch all of them.
All of them ain't good.
I'll be honest, I haven't even since I had network, I haven't even watched WrestleMania 1 since I had network. I don't go that far back.
I've never watched WrestleMania 1.
Damn.
What we on WrestleMania? What 37?
Yeah.
I'm 30. I'll be 33 this year. I probably won't start WrestleMania until I'm about 13. Yeah.
Around that time.
Yeah, I
think I watch I started WrestleMania 10 because of the ladder match with Shawn and Razor, then Bret and Owen Hart's match. I watched those because they was at WrestleMania 10. Those good matches.
Yeah, I can go back and watch them, but like just a WrestleMania card that I really just like the first one I actually remember watching.
Yeah,
was the WrestleMania with Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels is there.
At 14, what's that? 14?
Yeah, 13 or 14. One of them.
14. Yeah, it was 14 because Bret was 13. Yeah, 14. Yeah,
that's the first one I remember watching.
I don't go back and watch those whole old WrestleMania. It's like 30 matches. But just to watch them, no, I'm not.
No. And
and
the
that's
good
like
thing about WWE Network, you can pick and choose what match you want to watch. If you want to watch a WrestleMania match, you can go there and type it in, and it'll pop up. So
Yeah.
you don't want to watch
basically,
the whole thing. Zoom right to what you want to watch.
yeah, it got the whole little match scroll at the bottom where you can be like, all right, I don't watch it. Let me see what else was on here. Except for
Uh-huh.
Chris Benoit matches,
Right.
you gotta actually scroll on the little
Yep.
bar to
Uh-huh.
find it. Because they took all his matches off. They ain't got
And he has
no.
some good matches though. Man, he has some good matches though.
Yep.
Hate the way that story ended.
Man.
Right.
But damn it. Oh well. Oh man. But anyway, guys, man, sitting here chilling. It's time for me to go into parent mode.
Okay.
It's
I feel you
time.
on that.
So I'm gonna go ahead and prepare dinner. But guys, again, thanks guys for coming on, guys. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys got going on in the future, man. Appreciate you guys coming on, supporting your boy. I'm really
No problem.
hoping the rec room opens in April so I can come and see some matches with my Wrestling Rants 901 shirt on. So,
Okay.
so
I'll be back in town to come see you wrestle. I gotta come see you wrestle one time, Adonis. I gotta come.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man.
I've known you for years now, and I still haven't seen
Right.
you wrestle like in person. I've seen you
Gerard,
I've seen it online, and I gotta
Gerard,
see you in person.
every time I went to rec room to see this man wrestle, he wasn't on the card wrestling.
They had me talking. They had me talking every time.
No, man, but I gotta make sure I come see you. I gotta make sure I come see my boy Big Hunt. Like,
Oh yeah, that's my guy, man.
I gotta make sure I come see y'all, man. So I'm gonna make sure I'm there. I'm gonna have me a rest. Once we're gonna have us a wrestling week on Conversation at the Shop one of these weeks. I'm gonna have you on there. Yeah, I got a couple of independent wrestlers that I know, outside of Memphis. I got you. Then I got you. I got Big Hunt. Then I got my boy. He wrestled out in Vegas. His name Braxton. I think he D'Lo Brown's son. He said he'll come.
What's up?
Real Axon Braxton is his name on Instagram, man. So y'all look him up, man. So I'm gonna have some. Hopefully, I can get him on here, and he already said he'll do the show when he first started following me, but we're gonna make sure he still feel the same way.
Okay. All
right. That's what's up. I'm looking forward to hearing and seeing this, man.
Me too, man.
Yeah, I'll be working behind the scenes. I got dabble and everything.
Man,
I had Leo Rush on the line for one of the shows, man, but he flaked out. I'm glad I ain't pay his ass.
Oh man, I know, right?
I told I emailed him. He emailed me back. He told me how much it cost for an interview. It was like $200. I'm like, shit, that's easy. Let's go. Let's go. I was like, how you accept your payments? No response. Nothing.
Oh well,
that's crazy.
I ain't gonna chase it. Like,
right? No,
well,
chase nobody.
I ain't gonna chase
it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man. But now he linking up with my homeboy that wrestle Willie Finesse. Him and him, they probably gonna end up doing some music together. And then my other homeboy, Danny Ocean, he do music, he DJ out in North Carolina. They've been talking. So you might see Leo Rush pop up somewhere and I'll be right there with him. So we never know.
Right.
Okay.
We're gonna get trying to get we just we keep all options open, but I'm just not gonna chase it though. I'm not gonna keep emailing you.
I feel you on that.
He'd be all right. If it's meant to be, it happen.
You know what I'm saying? If it's meant to be, it happened. And that would have been probably my biggest. If I would have had Leo Rush on the show, I would have still been putting the video up, letting everybody see it.
I've been sharing it more than I share my own video. Like, hey, I know somebody know Leo Rush, bro.
Yeah, but when time will come, it'll come.
Yeah.
So we just still working. So I still grind, get everybody get where we need to be.
Facts.
But I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all, be easy. Y'all let me know when we're doing this again, man. I'll be there.
All right, man. Definitely. Man, like I said, guys, it was fun, man. Looking forward to doing more of them. On Kels, but I do talk about other than wrestling, so I'm more likely to have you guys on here to talk about something other than wrestling because I do like talk about horror movies and stuff like
Oh,
that.
that's
So,
my that's my thing right there.
so I'm definitely gonna try to get you guys to come on again and talk about like what's your favorite scary movie. Talk about your favorite scary movie and dissect that and talk about it. But I will have to know in advance so I can probably watch the movie just in case I ain't seen it in a while, so I won't be lost. It's embarrassing for a
Yeah.
host to be lost in the subject. So yeah, man, guys. Again, guys, thanks for coming on, guys. Looking forward to seeing what you guys doing. Looking forward to chopping up with you guys again, man. Jarrod, man, good luck on your big move to Texas, man. More
Stay
contact,
safe.
more networking gonna happen. I already see that bigger networking. So that's what's up, man.
You already know. But I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all be easy, man. I'm out, man.
All right, man.
All right, y'all.